All right, good morning. This is day 2, and this is the morning of my first full day in Bogota. I've already prepared. I put my suntan lotion on, so that's why my face look a little white. My official tour with Intrepid doesn't begin until 6 p.m. So because of that, I have all of today, which is a Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 p.m. to do something. So I went ahead and I booked a private tour of the city on TripAdvisor. So the tour is called Private Tour City Tour of Bogota. And it's about 5 hours, and we're gonna end up going to 3 different places. The places, if you wouldn't have booked a private tour, would have been like $5 a piece to get in. But you also would have had to get transportation to or from those places or walk to those places. But whatever, it's $150, and I have someone driving me around to the different places, and they're gonna give me a city insight about what it means to live and walk around the city in Bogota. So I'm excited for that. I'm about to go down to the hotel restaurant right now to have breakfast, and my trip starts around 9 a.m. and I'll do some detailing of that trip. So this day should be exciting. All right, so good morning. I'm about to start my tour. One thing that I didn't mention about the weather here in Colombia, or at least in Bogota, because it's in a mountainous region, it's actually pretty cool. So the high temperature today is going to be like 64 degrees, and right now it's like 60 degrees. So it's a perfect weather. I guess it's the perfect weather to actually go around and do the tours and walk around the city. So I'm excited about that. And my car has showed up. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm now in the line to go up to the top of Monserrate, which is a mountain area that gives a beautiful look of the city of Bogota. So as you can see, I passed some lines that have some entry points, and it says depending on where you're at in the line, that's how long you'll be waiting before you go up to the cable car. So I can see the cable car from the distance here. See the cable car. So that's what I'm going to be taking up to the top of this to the top of the mountain. All right, so far I've been waiting in line for maybe 20 minutes. 20, let me see, we got in line at 9:40, 9:30. So maybe 40 minutes in the line so far. And I probably have another 15 minutes to go. But once we get in the cable car, it only takes about 5 minutes to get up to the top of the mountain. And there's people exiting the car. And going into the car. So the line is moving pretty fast, relatively fast. But instead of returning in the cable car, we are going to attempt to walk down the stairs. We could have walked up, but instead of walking up, which would have taken about 50 minutes, and depending on your health, maybe longer, we're going to go ahead and take the cable car up. And it looks like we are going to be next in line. Okay, so I guess they forced us on the train. Let's go up. Alright, so I made it to the top of Monserrate Hill, and it's hard to breathe. So I'm guessing that's the altitude that's that's affecting me. But eventually, eventually I guess the body will catch up. But the climate is nice. They have a church. They already explained the history of the church to me. I don't remember much of it. I'm here for the views. So I'm gonna take a few pictures, get a few more shots, a video while I'm up here, and then we're gonna walk back down. So I came up to come down, and then we're gonna finish the rest of today's tour. So let me get some more video footage, and then I'll go ahead and get some pictures. Alright, so right now we're walking through the shopping center, and the shopping center is actually not that big, and of course with every tourist area there's a shopping center, so that's what we're looking for. And so far so good, no one's harassing me. You know, many different places in the world, when you go through their shopping center, someone's like, hey, come look at my goods, come look at my goods. But so far so good. They have a lot of trinkets and things you can buy.
Hola, ¿cómo están chicos? ¿Van a comer o tomar algo? Con mucho gusto para mí.
Hola. It looks like they all are cooking the same thing though. Yeah. So of course they want people to buy it. It's like so much competition for the same thing.
Hello, my friend. Welcome.
Hello.
Chicas in bikini.
Chicas in a bikini? He has chicas in a bikini? Yeah, sure. What about rice and chicken breast? Can I get that?
Yeah.
Bueno, bienvenidos.
What's up?
Postres típicos, my friend.
Postres.
¿Dónde nos visitan?
that's one thing to note. If you need to use the bathroom while you were up here on the mountain, then you need to make sure you have cash. It's 1,000 pesos, and they give you some tissue just in case you need to use the tissue. Also, you saw us walk through the restaurant area, and unlike the souvenir area, the restaurant area harassed the blood out of us, or harassed us. It was not harassment. It's more like everyone has to make money, so they wanted everyone to know, or they wanted me to know what they were selling, because not many people walk through the area. And if they want to make money, they have to ask. So closed mouths don't get fed. Anyway, we're done with the mountain area, and we're gonna walk down to the car and continue the rest of the tour. Okay, as we continue to walk down, I'm noticing people are having a hard time walking up. So apparently, we could have walked up and we wouldn't have had to pay to ride the cable car. But even though I'm a very active person, I think it was probably a good idea to not walk up. We probably still have about 20 minutes to even walk down. But anyway, at this point, we've been walking for 10 minutes, and there's plenty of great views of the city on the walk down. But it is pretty jagged, and the rocks don't have a lot of grip, so you can slip if you're not being careful. So if you choose to walk down, make sure you have some great walking shoes. People are struggling to come up. Oh man! And if you add the climb to the altitude, because it's so far above sea level, then it makes the climb even more difficult. But this is certainly something that I would have done if I was staying in Bogota a little longer. But I only have one day in Bogota. This is the day. And so I don't get the opportunity. Horse poo? Yeah. Horse llama? Why is a horse up here?
Because in here, in order to have police, some towns they send the carabineros. Carabineros is like the special division of the police that still has horses in order to go like to areas where their cities are still like a mountain. So those are the ones that they send up here. And as you can see, some of them are listening off that they bring the horse up.
Yeah, jeez. The horses need to learn some manners.
Yeah.
All right, so we made it to the end of our walk, and we are done visiting Monserrate. Our next place is going to be our next place. We're going to go to the Botoro Museum. The Botoro Museum is a museum with all the paintings of Botoro, and he actually died yesterday, so I wonder if there's going to be anything in particular that commemorates his death. We did it! Alright, we made it to the bottom. And now on to our next place. But if you watch this, thanks for watching. And hopefully you will be brave enough to take the walk up as well as to take the walk down.